and welcome to FlipsHair Magazine. My name is Brooke Pierce, and today we'll be interviewing Memphis music artist Laces Boo. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. So before we get started about your mixtape After the Slumber, I'd like to give my audience a chance to get to know you a little better. That's okay? All right. So, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay. And what high school did you go to?
I went to a lot of them. But I graduated from high school in Memphis, Tennessee. It's a school called Siegel High School.
So what kind of school was that?
A school. It was, I was there probably a year. Like from my junior year to, I went to school all the year to my senior semester, and then I graduated the first semester of that school year. So
Okay.
I was there like that,
So did they have a music program out there?
They did. Their music program was A1.
Right.
Like it's in like one of those areas where you have a mixture of poverty, children, and them folks got that money.
Okay.
So it was like a mixture. So and it was a new school. The school was just built like 2009. So it was a newer school. So they had like a lot of really good programs, like the ROTC. What's it called?
ROTC.
ROTC. Their program was real good. They had like 5-6 different choir classes.
Okay.
So
Did you participate in any of that?
I was in jazz choir. I was in the plain old choir where they do the ooh, and then I did the music class where they teach you how to play the acoustic guitar and stuff. But
Okay.
I never learned though. I couldn't get it.
Well. So what's your favorite genre of music?
I'm a mixture of everything. Cause I stayed in so many different places, so I like reggaeton. I like country. I like opera, pop, jazz, blues, hip hop. All this good stuff. But I don't like everything. But I'm probably like the bigger. Like I probably like country music the most, but I'm just like a real big fan of the 90s R&B.
Okay. I know what you're saying. Like, what? Drew Hill and Boys to Men ish.
112 and Genuine and Ush, like all like Escape, TLC, R. Kelly.
When people really had to sing.
Yes. Yeah, before they started throwing all this synchronized
auto-tune. Okay, that's cool. Prior to your mixtape, what kind of projects have you worked on?
Before my mixtape, the only thing I really did, I was mainly doing stuff with other people, like getting their stuff popping. So, I would get up, different artists, and they'd be like, they need a hook for this. But that was like mainly what I was doing. But I wasn't really, doing my own thing. I was like latching on to different people. Like, okay, well, I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna be on this with you. And, I'm on different people's mixtapes. It's probably like 50 mixtapes out there with at least one song with me on it, because that's what I did. I just did hooks for people. They'd call me and be like, I need you on this.
Okay, that's cool. Like, name some of the artists that you work with.
Well, of course, I work with Miss Merck. I work with her. I work D Shooter. Well, not at the moment, but Blue the General. Who else I get? K3. We get, it's a lot. I'm trying to do something with TD, with TD Blue. I'm trying to work with her, but she be dodging. but her and then Cashflow Dollar, I'm trying to work with him. I've been working with Sky Beats. That's where I recorded my mixtape with her. She dope. She dope. I work with a lot of people.
Okay.
I work with a lot of people. I don't care. Like if you in Memphis, like if I like what you doing, I'm gonna at least try to work with you. Like you can try and dodge me a couple times, but I'm gonna at least try and work with you. And then because of who I am, it's hard to tell me no.
Okay.
They want to work with me. It's hard to tell me no.
Yeah, it is kind of hard, but okay. So let's talk about After the Slumber. How many songs are on the mixtape?
Like 5 or I say 5 because it's an intro. But that's not really a song. It's just like, come on, listen.
Which one is your favorite song?
I would say my favorite on the song is Took Some. On the mixtape, my favorite is Took Some. But everybody else saying their favorite is Secret.
Okay. It is good. But I think my favorite one on there is probably Fantasy. And the reason being is because when I heard your version first, the beat. But then when I heard Jeremiah's, I was like, hers is better. Right. That's why I like yours better. Like, you shitting on him. So, good job. Did you write all your verses?
Yes.
Okay. And you collaborated with Sky on Fantasy. You obviously like working with her.
Yeah.
So what inspired that particular song?
Well, D Shooter, he had came from the studio with Sky, and Sky had gave him some beats and stuff, you know, and she had put a hook on one of them and said she wanted me and D to work on it with her. And then, you know, when I was listening to it, like she already had the hook on there, like, I'm your captain. So when I'm listening to it, it's like, I'm thinking Fantasy, and the first thing that popped in my head was, man, look, I'm just finna say some off the wall shit. So that's what I did.
Okay.
And I just completely put a whole twist on it, like, yeah. And then after that, D was like,
how does he fit in there?
Right. So he probably still touch it a little bit somewhere down the line, but at that point in time, it was like the track was blessed.
Okay. Well, y'all did a wonderful job with it.
Thank you.
Have you performed any of your music anywhere? Okay.
I haven't performed Fantasy anywhere, but I've performed pretty much everything except for Fantasy.
Okay. So you like performing?
Yeah.
With each performance, like, what do you take away from it?
Well, mostly it's like almost every performance got a different feel. It's a different crowd, different audience, depending on where I'm at. But it's just like, I just take away, like, you have to feed the crowd. Like, you have to put, like, people coming to see you, they want to show. So that's what you got to do. And it's like every time I see when I'm doing it, I'm just doing it. But when I go back and look at it, I'm like, yeah, that was alright. But next time I gotta really put on a show, because that's what's gonna make people really want to see you. When you putting on that show, you giving them something. Let's give them something to talk about.
It's true. You're right. People want their money's worth. So when it comes to your music, what kind of message are you trying to get across to your listeners?
I don't really have a message. My thing is, I'm gonna be who I am. I'm gonna say what I want to say. You either gonna like it and you gonna rock with it, or you gonna throw the disc out the window. Either way, I done said what I needed to say. Okay, well, gotta respect that. So, why should people listen to your music? Cause it's real. But nah, I you should listen to it, because it's not just that. Like, it's real music. It's like I'm talking about something. Every song I write about is something I've been through, or something I'm going through. So somebody out there can relate to something. If they don't relate to the first verse, the second verse, I know exactly what she's talking about. Or the hook be like, man, I'm feeling you, Abby. I'm feeling you. You know, it's always something. When you listen to me, it's always something that you gonna hear, like, it's like, man, that was 100. Like, not one person that has heard my mixtape has been like, I ain't messing. I ain't fooling with that. You at least, if you listen to my whole mixtape and don't like one song, you're a hater.
I agree.
You're a hater.
You're right. You have very.
I mean, that men and women, both of them, like, you got it.
You're right. You are a relatable artist. Okay. So, what can we expect from you in 2016?
The same bullshit. Nah, I'm trying to, last year I put out my mixtape, and I was really trying to, get some videos surfacing. So this year, everything I put out new, it's gonna be, I'm gonna put it out with a video. I'm not just gonna put out music and be like, hey, listen to it. I'm gonna give you something to see. So, and I wanna try and put it together where it's almost like a movie. So where you put it all, like if you watch all the videos in the order, it's gonna put together this whole like vision of a story, like a small little short story or something. Like it's gonna be crazy. And then probably once I'm finished with all of that, then at the end of the year, I'm gonna drop all of those on the mixtape. But it's gonna be a while before that drops.
Okay.
So I ain't I ain't even gonna worry about that because it's all the process. I already got stuff I'm working on, stuff I'm collabing with other people on, and I'm just, everything is a working process. It's coming.
Okay.
But
well, that's cool. We look forward to seeing it. Okay. Well, that's pretty much it. You got anything else you want to say?
Well, not really. Okay, first off, y'all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Laces Boo. Everything's Laces Boo. Or LB the Lady Legacy. You look up any of that, you'll find me. Shouts out to my baby girl Akaya. She over there though. But that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, true.
Well, I can show you about the life right now. Just come with me. We could do whatever you want. What's up? I'll show you tricks. I'll tell you the world is yours on this one night till. Baby girl, you gon' be my fantasy or nah? Do you need another shot to go there with me or nah? Just take my hand and we can head straight to the car. What I gotta do, tell you, nobody gon' know about this tomorrow. Baby girl, I'm the captain, you the co-pilot. Don't be ashamed.